Virgo, how you doing? So we're here to do your January 2020 reading. If you have not seen your yearly reading, that will come up. I haven't done it yet, but it will appear on the channel very soon. Okay, so make sure you hit the bell and the like button. I really would appreciate that. It helps me out so much if people can do that. But if you hit the bell, the 2020 reading will come out. Things will change soon. I'm going to change the camera and the view and all that kind of stuff. But I've already got your cards out. I just thought it saves a lot of time me trying to shuffle these cards on camera. Okay, so I've already done that and we've gone over your energy. So it'll be to do with work, love, career, finances, any kind of dynamic or channeled messages that may come through, but it can also be seen from the other person's perspective. Okay, so what we'll do is, so the first card is the Eight of Wands. So a lot to do with selling products, product value being sold, a house might be sold. You might be just finishing up a contract of work as well. You're waiting to receive some news about a landlord that might be saying to you about moving out at the moment. Okay, so you might be asked to move out, but you're waiting on some news to see if a house is possibly sold. Okay, if you're not selling a house, this might mean that you're actually moving from one, but the communication between you and your partner at the moment seems to be on good standing. Okay, so you've got the Queen of Wands, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, so there's a lot of optimism about this move. If you are physically moving during this period of time, there's a lot of optimism about it. There's a lot of creation that you and your partner probably do together. You're communicating about the future. So I think that communication about the future is about where you're going to end up in life and what you want to do together. Okay, but this would be physically... I'm picking up like a physical contract of work and stuff, or just a move in general ending. Okay, so the next one you got a lot of fire, which is the Nine of Wands. So I feel like someone is trying to have courage in order to notice something. There could be an element in between you and your family. There's a dynamic that definitely goes on with fire signs. Okay, so if you have fire in your chart and you know people that also have fire in your chart, that would be someone that you're having a possible dynamic with. That might be that the communication is not quite on par at the moment. Someone might be pinpointing out to you about courage and strength that you need to have, that might be also a fire sign mother or a family member that might be pointing out things to you that you might not be able to stand on your own 2 feet, or they're going to help support you to say that you can. Some of you, it would be different. Some of you have conflict around a mother in general, that there could be periods of control. Okay, this is the Nine of Wands, and it is a lot to do with like narcissism, control. It can be, okay, but it might be someone that pinpoints out things to you to say that you can't stand on your own 2 feet. But what you are doing is having strength and courage to actually persevere. So I'm feeling like a perseverance. I think also someone's appearance is worrying them. Their appearance is worrying about them, or their parents is worrying. I'm hearing parents are worried about someone that doesn't need worrying about. It says, say, you don't need to worry about me. I've got everything under control. I can actually do this. So I think that some of you have parents that are concerned when you might not want their concern. There's also some kind of consent that I'm hearing, like consent. I'm also hearing accent, somebody's accent, and also persistence is also what I'm hearing. Okay, so the next one is the Nine of Cups. Okay, so you're heading towards your wish fulfillment and your dream. This is wanting to settle down with a person that you're moving from. So during this period of time of January, this might have already happened, or you're in the processes of doing it, and this is recovering from something. Some of you are looking into possible recovering from Christmas, drinking. Some of you might be recovering from drinking. Some of you could have a headache. I think some of you are getting headaches a lot, or your partner. But I'm thinking that there is a family member that causes some kind of cause and effect of a headache, okay? Because I am picking that up. But this is also leaving some kind of contract behind to go towards something that's better for you. So you're having to go through it at the moment, meaning that you have to go through. I think that this Nine of Wands is saying that people are talking, okay, and they're pointing things out, and you might be noticing things on the internet, social media outlets about that people are pointing facts and figures. Someone's looking into facts. The actual fact is that you do have strength and that you are moving forward, okay? But I think some people are having this, somebody, a fire sign in your energy that might be, that you're having a discussion with, of control of like someone that's not. I think someone gets a lot of attention in your energy and that you don't quite like that they're getting attention in your life, okay? The next one is you had Temperance. Okay, so these are two people here that are disagreeing against something. Someone's very disagreeing in your energy. There's an agree to disagree, but I think that some of you, it's kind of like, well, I'll go through this person. I have to. Some of you have got to go through this person, which is here, to me, is Sagittarius energy. There's some kind of compromise that a family member also wants to constantly try to heal. Somebody's always wanting to try and heal something and rectify something in your energy, okay? That can be a parent, that you might be, they might try to tell you something and you don't like to be told what to do. And then there's this arms folding as if to say, don't tell me what to do. I can do things myself and I can stand on my own 2 feet and I don't need your support. But there is someone that persists to support you as well, okay? So it might mean that you're trying to persist to support someone, but it's kind of like, no, I've got to go through this myself. I've got to understand what this is for me, you know, which is like if you are physically moving during this time, I think that that is a lot to do with having courage to be able to go it alone as well. Go it alone. Some of you possibly feel alone when people start to argue. Okay, so you got the Two of Cups. So it's all in the name of love. 9 and 2. 11, which is 2 again, so it's all in the name of the Two of Cups, okay? It's a reflection of a mirror that you're seeing between family dynamics and stuff that's happening whilst you are in society. You're probably noticing a lot of people that are changing, that you're changing, but other people might not be. Because there's some kind of exchange of energy that you're having with someone that's helping support you, that could be your soulmate, that's helping you realise about family dynamics and people in society, that some people change and some people don't change, and that I think that you're noticing that through a reflection with your soulmate, that there are a lot of people around you and your partner that are disagreeing against something. There's some kind of agreement that you're trying to come to, but I think that somebody in your energy doesn't want to know, and that would be, well, the Sagittarius energy here as well, really. It's kind of like, I don't want to know, you know? I don't want to know. What I want to know is about this Two of Cups, which is what I think that you're feeling optimistic about for some, because this is your dream person and this is the way you're going through, but you're having to go through this Sagittarius energy, which can also be another parent, okay? Meaning like you might have people that are parents and childs and stuff that you're not really on par with of communication, but you're having to go through that, but also go through another parent situation, but it's all for this Two of Cups of your love life, okay? So a lot of you, it is to do with things that you're noticing about your parents and their parents, and that we're awoke, so you know that happens. So then you've got the Fool, so you've got Pisces energy, or Virgo yourselves, okay? So it's a lot to do with a new beginning and a new start, but something that you have to go through first, which is this Temperance energy. And Temperance is really a lot to do with anybody that can have a strong temper, or it's healing some kind of family situation, which is why I'm picking up it's a lot to do with healing family ties and healing soul groups of people, and just like going your own way. And as you're noticing a lot of people that might be at conflict, and you're like, well, I don't mind about the conflict, I just don't want it, I just want to avoid it, okay? And that I don't think that you can, is what I'm saying, Virgo, at the moment. I think that it's nines are about lessons that seem to appear up again and again and again and again. And what we realise through that is like controlling behaviours of ourselves and others, okay? And that's just a splitting energy of timeshare of where we go our separate ways after a certain period of time. So during this energy, I think that this new beginning that you want with your soulmate here, you're having to just wrap up some kind of contract of moving, but you're also having to talk to your parents about it, or they have a lot to say about it, but you're saying, I can do this independently. You know, I know what I want, but I have to... I think that some of your possible brothers or sisters, for some people, take the mickey out of someone. The mickey is someone that always points out a mistake that someone's making through this Nine of Wands. These people are always pointing something out about this person, about a physical appearance, about an energy that someone might feel, listen, you don't keep pointing things out to me. I don't need you to rectify, point out mistakes that I'm making. I know how to make a mistake, but also know how to rectify it myself also, okay? So you're having a lot of that kind of stuff, and you're having to persevere and go through to get to this 9 and 2 of Cups. So at the moment, I think it is a lot to do with family that are going to be saying things to you. Also, this Sagittarius energy, if you are having a lot of conflict with them, I think that you're having to just settle the energy down by just agreeing to just disagree, meaning like kind of avoid the information, not give someone as much information as what you possibly used to, and you might be realizing that information is what's used for control. The amount of information that you don't use, okay, so that's the other channel that will be doing the second-hand emotion of control of what something that I want to do a project about, okay? But second-hand emotion would be someone that's trying to get to you through other people, and if you don't listen to what they say, they can say it to someone else, that person then will tell you, did you hear this person said that? I think there's a bit of general what do you call it, Chinese whispers, that somebody's possibly saying something and you're trying to avoid it because you know that when you intervene with communication, if you don't intervene, they can talk to somebody else to get you back into a cycle. I don't want to do too much because I'll confuse you, sorry. Okay, so the next one is the 6 of Coins. So this is really weighing up your decision of what you want to do with money as well, okay? This is someone that's going to ask for support. You might support your person very well. The 6 of Coins is someone that's very... would look at facts and figures to try and make things better, equal. So there's some kind of equality that you're going from to. Like you're going from something that may not be very equalised. Because I'm picking up Edward Woodward, the Equalizer, right? Which was an investigator. So someone's investigating something, like a crime scene investigator, investigating some kind of... information that someone constantly wants to know is what I feel. Like, how good do you feel? Some of this is an illness that someone's having, their blood pressure and stuff. But this kind of like equal. Okay, so then you come up against the 2 of Blades. So this is someone that is like a final eviction. It's like, listen, this is my final notice. Some of you are trying to hand in your notice at work, or it's like, you know, because this would be to do with your finances, and I'm trying not to notice about my money. Someone's trying not to pay attention to what's equal and what's not, okay? But you do have Libra energy here as well, so whoever has Libra in their chart, okay? But this might be someone that is avoiding certain situations in their life because they are concentrated on their work and what's going to work out best for the relationship, okay? But it doesn't have to be a constant dynamic, but there's definite Libra here, okay? And for some of you, that can be a parent that is the Libra of you or your partner. But you would still see reflection through that because you have 2 and 2. So you will notice a lot about, maybe that you already know, a lot about your parents and children and that kind of stuff and family, but also notice that as a reflection that happens with your soulmate as well. And that's where I'm picking up that energy, okay? So when you talk and discuss with your partner or you live with them, you'll notice a lot of the same synchronicities that are happening, okay? So they've got a lot of love for you. You've got Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio, but normally a Pisces for me. Queen of Cups. So it is all in the name of love, but you're just having to also go through this situation that you're trying to come to terms with, that we'll see. So, well, something could be over in your life. This is standing on eggshells also around parents, okay? The Queen of Cups can mean parents or friends, okay? So this might mean that you're in love with your partner, but your parent, their parent, there's some kind of dynamic that happens around someone that someone can be very dynamic. This is also like a loving phallic card for someone. So there's a lot of passion and things like that with your partner if you're with one, okay? But I think that general family of everyone involved through 1 in 7, you do have a reflection of people that can be very highly tempered, okay? Tempered. You do have temperance, but tempered, meaning like tempers flare, meaning this person flares up all of a sudden. Their just temper can go through the roof, okay? So somebody's energy around you is kind of like, I have to be careful of what I say because they just flare up and all of a sudden things just go through the roof, okay? So you have the World. So a lot to do with this is very phallic as well, because this can be a woman's cycle, okay? Now, I don't want to pick up on the possible sites that people are, because this would be you moving possibly, right? So to see what house plot of land that you want. If you are looking into land or possibilities of owning a shop or a business, you would be looking to see what you can do. But this is travel expenses, the things that you have to go through to get to the other side. So basically, you've got to go through this awakening as well, where you might be having headaches, and that's where I picked that up, headaches. That they are really awakenings that are stripping back the conditioning. You've got like I feel like a big awakening system, that soul groups, you start to really see things that are, well, you're awake. So, you know, when you're awake, you attract lessons to you like a fly because you're a beacon of light. So we attract lessons to ourselves more so that what we know is being spiritual than what others may do. Others may just see it as becoming wise and stuff they're going through. When you're spiritual, you see it more as a lesson of something that you can't avoid because your feelings are open, okay? And when they are, they get very confused with stuff, and that's just being awoke, okay? So that sort of stuff is happening. But there's a definite move here, 100% move. So we'll see. So what's the 8 of Wands for? Tell me more about the 8 of Wands. We will look into thoughts and feelings as well from your partner towards you as well, guys, towards the end. So the 8 of Wands is clarified by the 3 of Cups. So if you are going through 3, okay, which we all do, 3 can be someone's work as well, and it can also be someone's parent or child. So hopefully people are not in that dynamic of like there's someone else, love interest with somebody else, okay? But this is generally wanting to unite and being with your person and going out on dates and communicating about this. Also this talk about the parents and stuff, you know. Tell me more about this 3 of Cups. Leo, there you go, Leo. So definite Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. Definite Sagittarius. Definite Leo. I think a lot of people have got a lot of fire, but some people say the King of Wands is Aries. I say it's Leo myself, because I've seen the other side of the deck, which is the vice versa deck of a lion on the back of the... someone's lying on the back of something, or someone's lying about something. What is this King of Wands for? It's a bit like the Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe is what I'm picking up, like someone's wardrobe. Wardrobe? What's the King of Wands for? Clothes. Selling clothes. King of Wands. This is King of Wands. Or making clothes, or selling them. Or a wardrobe, or you're looking to buy a wardrobe. This would be you buying things for a house that you've possibly moved out of and you're probably moving it, but you're looking into buying a wardrobe and stuff to put your clothes in. King of Wands. King of Wands. Wow, there you go. So happy ever after. That's the 10 of Cups. There it is. That's your person. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces. Okay, You got 3 and 1 and 4. So this person is really concentrated on you moving, and you're talking about that, I would say. They're still studying and working, obviously, through that period of time, which is 4. What's the Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the twin flames, soulmate energy again. So I think one person here, you are moving and having to leave this 5 behind. It's a ruminating thought about this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. It's to do with 2 lots of fire signs that have got this thing going on for sure, okay? But that's something that you're leaving behind to go towards this 9 of Cups that is here again, okay? 12, 13, 14, which is 5, again, leaving it behind to go towards the 9, which is here. So you're completing a cycle in your life majorly to still go towards your 10 of Cups. So you are definitely, I would say, going through something with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius mix. What's the 9 of Wands for? There you go. So you are moving forward. Definitely. I think that's just something that you're just verging on, that have done, or you're just still in the processes of moving away from. And I really picked that up as moving. I picked that up as that someone's trying to clean up their act. Okay. Because this is like, you know, the house being like moved from and towards something else that's more wish fulfillment. I'm also picking up an ailment as well. Someone might drink a lot, possibly, or they're looking after their weight or their appearance. What's this 9 of Cups for? Is it the 9 of Cups? What about this 9 of Cups? 9 of Cups. You have the 3 of Wands. I think it's just still waiting to do that. You know, I think there's just a few things that you're having to sort out your affairs first before this physical move happens. Some of you, you're actually waiting for this person to move in with you, okay? What's this Temperance for? Or just travel to see them, you know? Temperance, so wow, there's the 10 of Coins. So a lot to do with your money is generally really good. But there is someone that wants to know about their money as well. You've got Scorpio. Oh, that's strange. There's a transformation of someone's financial situation is dramatically going to take a change. An exchange. I'm hearing an exchange of rent and money as well. Okay, whoa. The 3 of Swords. This, like I said, this is someone else in this energy to do with like money and bills and your commitment with someone else. If that's not a loving relationship partner, that is like a mother or father or people that are, or work even can come between that. Money and bills are causing some kind of like transformation state of mind. Really? What's this 2 of Cups for? To make this 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups again to Libra. Someone definitely has Libra in their chart. You've got 3 and 2. I would say the person that you might be having conflict with is someone that has Sagittarius and Libra in their chart and possible Scorpio. But I would definitely say Sagittarius and Libra. And you might have Scorpio in your chart, or somebody does. What's this Fool for? The Fool, tell me what the Fool is. The Fool is to do with Cancerian as well. Travelling, physical travel. Actually, I want to know more about what this 2 of Swords is for. Why is this 2 of Swords here? Why is the 2 of Swords here? 2 of Swords. The Fool is holidays and travel and a new beginning, and so is the Chariot. So it is a lot to do with expenses and money and stuff like that. Yeah, the 2 of Cups here, it's a lot to do with someone's family and their work. Okay, they probably work a lot and stuff like that. and their family dynamic seems to go on. Tell me more about the Six of Coins. Six of Coins. So you got the Queen of Cups and also the Two again. Sorry, but I'm getting very confused through this reading. I'm very confused. There's a lot of twos, a lot of deciding, a lot of decisions, and then indecisive, decisive, indecisive, decisive, indecisive. You've got another two, and a two here, and a two here as well. You know, that's why I can't seem to channel through these top cards like I normally do, because there's a lot of like... the Queen of Cups is something to do with a Pisces, Cancer, a Scorpio as well. Cancerian. What's this Queen of Cups for? Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. I can't channel through these cards. Something is like 1 minute it's one way, 1 minute it's the next way, 1 minute it's one way, 1 minute it's the next way, then it's this way, then it's that way. And when you try to channel like normally, it's very difficult for me to grasp any of those messages that are coming through to tell people. It just gets, in my mind, it gets very messy, and I can't concentrate a lot. So it is a lot to do with this new beginning. It's a lot to do with like wrapping up this contract and having a new start with somebody. Having a new start. This Fool energy is here, and it is about travel. Some people are having to physically travel, and that's where the... I don't know kind of like feeling is coming from as well. But I think that someone does have some kind of control that goes on with their parents that change their mind a lot, and it's causing energy of confusion around this reading as well. This Five of Coins and stuff is a lot to do with money and bills and life, but someone does change their mind a lot, and there is a lot of kind of indecisiveness about this new beginning. What's the two? Two of Blades is Pisces, the Hangman. What's the Hangman for? He's trying to avoid something. So they're going to come in with a love offer. They love you. This person loves you. I think there's just a lot on to do with like work. Love's definitely here. I think this is the love life for people that are in a commitment. It's good, but you do have parents that are having an opinion about something that's keeping this two backwards and forwards. Someone could have a parent that has a Libra moon sign possible, okay? Maybe, you're not saying that it's them, I'm just saying that I'm hearing like a Libra moon sign for somebody, okay? And it keeps, there's definite Libra, Pisces. What's this Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups is to do with the Seven of Pentacles, to do with concentrating on their work a lot. You know, they're looking to expand their business. What's this Seven of Pentacles for? Seven of Pentacles, again, you got Sagittarius energy coming up again. You got the World and this. You got the World twice. This person is concentrated on their business. You got cycles ending and starting all over the place. What's the Tower for? The Tower. The Tower is to do with a love offer. It's to do with children. People's children. Page of Cups. Sagittarius. There's huge Sagittarius energy in here. I'm picking up it's a lot of Sagittarian energy. Is definitely one of these three people. Now that is either a love interest, a child, or a parent that has that in their energy. And I really pick up that that's where this dynamic's coming from, because it's all relating to people's parents or children from the Seven, which is all to do with where they're living and their living quarters and spaces, and just that they just have a different opinion of someone over rent in terms of money. You know, what's the World for? Because I'm picking up like an argumentative energy in this reading. What's this World card for? Judgment. again, what's Judgment for? This is where your life is really starting to... I think a lot of you are trying to start a new life with somebody, okay? And I think that you are, but you're noticing a lot about your Two of Cups soulmate has a lot of family things as well as what you do as well. And I think these cycles are just family members that are constantly repeating themselves, repetitive, that they just go around and around and around. And I think it's because it's general family as well, you see. And they're things that can't be avoided because they're family members. So what is this Judgment for? Because this is where your whole life is going to literally transform and change. So you're noticing that the place that you're going to be, there are going to be different people around, and there are going to be people that you're getting to know, and a whole new set of soul groups. Whole new. What's the Judgment card for? Judgment card. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, you know, parents and people. Big Sagittarian energy. Well, big fire energy. What's this Queen? But definitely like strong parent stuff. What's this Queen Wands for? Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. Ooh, Sagittarius, Aries or Leo. Definitely. The Four of Cups. You know, that's someone that doesn't want to get... This person doesn't get on very well with their parents. They don't get on very well with their parents. This parent or probably tries to tell you or somebody something and they don't want to know. You know, they don't want to know. It's not that they're concentrated on... They can be concentrated on anything during this Three of Cups. But whatever this person wants to do, they want to do things their own way. And this person keeps trying to get back into your life or their life. And it's kind of like, I don't want to know. So there's definitely something going on around Sagittarius energy, for sure. But, you know, if you're a Sagittarius cross-watcher, you might well be within your right. I don't know. This is not someone's life. This is just me reading a reading, okay, Virgo? So I don't want to get into any dilemma with people. I just know that there's a definite dilemma that's going on with parents, okay? And I can't specifically focus on your love life because this is a general reading. So whatever messages it is that you are specifically looking for, that's what you're going to relate to the most. You know, not a tarot reader's not going to tell you that this is going on with your love life if it's not. You know, it would be going on in something else or not at all. So you'll have to relate those to whatever you want it to. So let's look into the thoughts and feelings from your partner towards you and how your partner feels about you, how your soulmate or partner feels about you. How does Virgo's soulmate or partner feel about Virgo? How does Virgo's partner soulmate feel about Virgo? Sorry, I'm trying to be quick. Okay, so they feel optimistic, okay? Your person, this is your love interest, this is your soulmate, and how they feel is optimistic, you know? So you got the Hangman, so they feel like they're just stuck with you as well. This person and you are probably really looking forward to the future, but I think that you've just got a lot of stuff to go through as well. I think as your love life, as your soulmate, you're with one another. This would be someone that you're physically with, thinking positively about the future, okay? But I think also your soulmate feels stuck in a situation with their parents. They feel like they're probably butting heads with the person, grandmother or something, that they're stuck with. And this is the parent that they're stuck with, okay? I don't mean stuck with, I just mean that they're family. So, let's see. Okay, so too many cards. So they definitely have things to say. They've definitely got stuff to say. It's pretty much a feeling that things are very... I'm picking this up that they just feel like there's a dynamic going on between families. I do. So there you are. There's a good card. So there's the Sun. So we've got Leo, family. You see, family, family, family. So how your soulmate partner's feeling is that they're definitely going through some kind of dynamic with family, I would say. Okay, as like ruminating rumours that are being said, like families are all speaking about families, and you're probably speaking to your family about family, and it's a ruminating thought that's kind of like going around and around and around. It's a lot to do with that. I've not really picked up like this kind of stuff before. It's really coming through as family. I think that your partner loves you because the Sun is here, you know. So there you are, Virgo. You're there. So let's see what this Hermit's card's for, because it's really not telling me much about... There feels like there's a lot to discover between you and them and your family and your own, okay? Some people feel that they feel slightly down at times, that you feel down about your parents, okay? That if there is a dynamic that goes on with parents, they know that that happens, which is you, okay? Knows that that happens, that you're stuck in a situation with you and them and family that causes some kind of entrapment feeling, and that it might lead to some kind of like mild, not depression, but just kind of like, you know. But you come out in their thoughts and feelings. So some of them feel, I'm picking up people have got Virgo elsewhere in their chart, and this is going to really confuse it for a general reading. Some of them feel there's a cycle that's playing. I mean, it's like you that's feeling like something's over. What is over? So yeah, something with their parents, something with their children and parents. What's this Eight of Swords? It's definite Scorpio. Oh dear. Sorry. Definite Scorpio. What's this Eight of Swords for? Eight of Swords. That card come out again. So there's definitely, your soulmate feels that they're entrapped at home. They don't know which way to go. You got 2 8s, which is like Leo energy as well. What's the Sun for? Now tell me more about the Hangman. So you got Leo, so you got counterparts. So they definitely see you as a counterpart. Queen and the King of Wands with Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Sagittarius. They see you as a counterpart, okay, but there's strong family as well. Counterparts are still family members as well. So your soulmate sees that you're probably entrapped in some sort of situation between moving from one place to another. That could even be work. That there's some kind of like rumours that family members possibly say about people. But your partner, as far as I'm knowing, is definitely in love with you. I think that these are just other people, but it's your counterpart as well. So you've got the King and the Queen of Wands. So your soulmate knows that you're counterparts, and they know that you're a matching pair, but you just have to go through this cycle with family. Okay, that's all it's really telling me through this one, is that you have to go through a cycle with family, but they're your counterpart and they see that. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry about that one. I was trying to rush this reading out because I've got stuff to do, so I really do apologise if it wasn't on par as normal, Virgo. I hope you have a great Christmas and New Year. If you want to reach out to a personal reading, you can below. Also, Lucid Dream Tarot Music and stuff that I will be putting over on the other channel. I really would need your support for that, and I hope that you do follow. Also, a like, share and comment or hit the bell would really help the channel out if you can just do that. I really would appreciate it. Sorry that I'm disappointed with this reading. I don't know why. I got very confused and flustered. I've got Christmas shopping to do today, so I've really got to rush about today, so I'm trying to get some readings out. So I'm sorry if it was a little bit not quite on par for you like normal. Okay, but they love you. It's there. Okay, so I hope you have a great Christmas and a new year, and I will see you again soon, Virgo. Thank you.